Hello my friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing this super glam and glowy holiday makeup look. This is ideal for like a Christmas party or a holiday party. And yeah, before we begin, please do subscribe to my channel. My name is Afifa Aadil and I make videos every week on lifestyle, beauty and fashion. And do excuse me for my voice today. I'm still under the weather, and yeah, let's just start this tutorial. Starting off by moisturizing my face with the Clinique Moisture Surge. I'm going in with the Farsali Unicorn Essence to further hydrate my skin. Now I'm using the COLOURpop Custom Enhancer drops. This is the shade Moonlight, and each drop is packed with so much illuminating pigment. This is ideal to go under the foundation to make your skin look glowy. I'm using the Sigma brush. This is a Sigma Kabuki brush. It's the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 number brush. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro-Matte foundation. It's in the shade 103 Natural Buff, and I'm going to be applying this using the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush, Max Kabuki brush. Now I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral, using it under the eyes and around the mouth area. Now I'm using the 4D HD Kabuki brush by Sigma Beauty. This brush is amazing for concealer application. I'm using the Mercier translucent powder and applying it under the eyes for baking. I'm gonna leave that on there for just a bit until the eye makeup is done. The brush is Sigma Edge Kabuki F87. Now I'm contouring my face with the KKW Contour Powder Palette, and this shade I'm gonna apply under the cheekbones and around the jawline, on the forehead, and also I'm gonna contour my nose using this. The brush I'm using is the one that comes with this kit. Now with the Edge Kabuki, I'm just cleaning the contour lines using the same translucent powder. I'm using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyelids for the eye makeup. Now I'm using the Smashbox Covershot Golden Hour Eye Palette, and I'm taking this shade. I think it's called Turned On, and I'm applying it using the E27 brush by Morphe on the crease and around the crease area. Now the names of these shades are written under the palette, and I always can't figure out which name goes with which shade. Now I'm taking this darker shade, which is called Psyched, I think, and I'm taking the M507 brush and applying this darker shade on my crease to deepen it further. Smudging and smoking out that shade further to make it look soft. I'm taking this shade from the palette and applying it using the Sephora 29 number brush, which is the Precision Smudge brush. Now the idea is to define a line where the crease is gonna be cut. I'm gonna be doing a cut crease, and yes, this is gonna be a more precise application of this darker shade. Now with 507 brush, I'm just cleaning up the lines and just making them look softer. Now I'm taking the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, and with my G20 Morphe concealer brush, I'm gonna be cutting the crease This should be very easy to do. I always start with a smaller quantity of concealer and then just build it up. After I cut the line where the crease needs to go, I just fill it in with the concealer. With the Morphe M441 brush, I'm just gonna apply some of the translucent powder on top of the concealer so that there's no stickiness and the concealer is set for further application of makeup. I'm using the M507 brush and taking the darker shade again and defining that line just a bit more where I think it's needed. Now I'm using this shade from the COlourpop Golden State of Mind eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the Morphe M421 brush to apply it. I need the shimmer to pop a little more, and therefore I'm spraying my brush with the MAC Prep and Prime spray. That's the Fix Plus Prep and Prime, and I'm applying this shade towards the corners and not going all the way towards the inner corner. I'm stopping just before halfway. Now spraying the brush again, I'm taking this shade, which is like a very nice champagne shimmer, and I'm applying it on the rest of the eyelid. So from the inner corner towards the middle, I'm gonna pack on as much shimmer as possible. I think it's good to use the MAC Fix Plus spray on the brush to make sure you get enough pigment and enough shimmer to show on the lids. Now the names of these shades are also written under the palette, and I think this is called Can't Stop, and the first one was Lust in Time. But I showed you which shades these are, so it's easier for you to see in the palette if you're using it. Now I'm using the Master Chrome by Maybelline. This highlighter is amazing, and I'm applying it to the brow bone, and then using the E27 brush, I'm gonna just really soften up the edges. Now I'm using my brow definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Ebony, and I'm just filling in my eyebrows. Now I'm using the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. It's an amazing eyeliner and it is very, very precise. So I'm gonna do the boundary first as usual, and then I'm gonna just fill it in. Makes it so much easier to do. Now I'm taking this shade again and applying it to my lower lash line. The brush I'm using is the M508 by Morphe. I'm using this lighter shade to soften up this line, and the brush I'm using is the M507. Now applying the Noir Fairy Lashes by House of Lashes. And I'm using the Inner Rim Brightener by Sigma Beauty on my waterline. I'm also applying some of that shimmer shade on the inner corner of my eyes and brushing off this excess face powder. I'm also buffing in some of that translucent face powder all over my face. Using the Benefit They're Real Mascara, Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Kit in Radiant, and I'm taking this shade, which is called Breeze. And with the Sephora 79 number brush, I'm applying it to my cheeks. Now I'm using the Master Chrome by Maybelline again, and I'm taking this highlighter and applying it to my cheekbones, to the chin, on the forehead, and also the inner corner of my eyes. This is the MAC 219 brush, and I'm also using it to apply this highlighter to the bridge of my nose and my cupid bow. Now I'm using the Makeup Forever number 11 lip liner to line my lips. And now I'm applying the COlourpop Ultra Satin Lips in the shade Catching Feels. I'm also gonna top this up with the COlourpop Ultra Glossy Lip Gloss, and this is the shade Charming. So guys, this is the completed makeup look. It's super glam and super glowy. I hope you like it, and if you do, don't forget to hit that like button. And do leave a comment below if you have any questions, any suggestions, and I'll respond to them as soon as possible. All the products I used for this makeup look, I will have the details to them in the description box as well. So do not forget to check that out if you have any questions. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and other social media. I will be leaving the links to them in the description box as well. So until next time, stay fashionable, stay happy. Bye.